Some of the restaurants that have inspired me the most are Michelin Star rated. Um, but a lot of times when I go to kind of check them out over time, I see that they've closed their doors. How can a restaurant that's able to have such success still end up, um, you know, permanently closing their doors? Do you have any insight on why you think that may be?
Definitely.
Yeah.
As being somebody that worked in that circle, I think the honest answer is that there are competing agendas. And the agendas are from the Michelin community, and to have a chef that wants to have a Michelin star, it really means that you're prioritizing the best ingredients, taking care of people, being hosts, and really good at hospitality.
Hmm.
And a lot of those um, priorities are not very lucrative and they're expensive. So a lot of these places end up having to make choices that they don't want to make.
Yeah.
And we might end up getting into this conversation down the road, but it's a really big reason on why I decided to go into the shift of doing personal chef work was as a person that ran Michelin programs. The conversations that I was having with my bosses was just that we have to choose a lane. We can't straddle it. If we want to push and achieve these standards, then everybody has to know that we're going in that direction. If we want to prioritize profits, then we can do that, but I'm not your guy,
Right.
and you can do that.
Yeah.
And I think where the Michelin restaurants get in trouble is when they try to straddle that line. And I think a lot of them, that's why they don't make it. The group that I worked for a really long time has closed a lot of the restaurants since COVID and lost their stars. And I'll never forget the owner being really relieved when the stars were gone,
Wow.
because he could pursue his goals for the restaurant. He wasn't a bad guy, but they were his goals. And when we got a star, now his goals were shortchanged by a very specific direction in the creative department, which was the chef and some other people that were kind of in that lane. So I think
Yeah.
that's when things get hung up.